try the Jays. Albie Lopez gets some defensive help from Jim Thome, robbing Joe Carter. Lopez retired the first 8 batters he faced, but then ran into trouble facing Carlos Delgado with the sacks full, and Delgado almost Delgaded. A 750 lifetime hitter off Lopez, bangs one off the wall, clears the bases. The Blue Jays lead 3-0. The Indians would tie the score at 3 and then got some more defensive help from Albert Bell, who reaches into the stands and meets the fans. Look out. The fans are safe. Otis Nixon is out. This fan wasn't safe, taking one off the noggin and then telling everybody, like, I'm all right already. Stop asking. Top of the 7th, score still tied at 3, and John Olerud connects. The Blue Jays go up 4-3, and they'd add another and hold on to win 5-3. All right. Chili Davis got it. Leads off the 4th with a solo homer off of Toronto starter Scott Brow. Davis is 20th. 1-0 Angels. Top 5. We're tied at 3, 1 on and 2 out, and George Arias base hit up the middle off Tony Castillo. Davis and Garrett Anderson score 5-3 Angels. 7-4 Angels in the bottom of the 7th. Mark Langston on the mound. Alex Gonzalez rips the shot to left. Garrett Anderson makes the catch off the shoe top.
Caught it cleanly.
Final 11-6 Angels, and get your red hot chili.
Looking for consecutive wins. 3-0 Toronto already in the top of the 1st. Alex Gonzalez the base hit. Ed Sprague scores. 4-zip Jays. They would bat around in the 1st. That's how you know you're off to a bad start. Bottom of the 1st, Mo Vaughn takes off. Go, Mo. You go, Mo. His first stolen base of the year. He'd later score on a Mike Stanley single. Bottom of the 6th, 8-3 Jays. Here we go. Troy O'Leary, 2-run triple to the corner. Greenwell and Naring score, 8-5 Jays. O'Leary was 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs. Top of the 9th, John Olerud on second. Gonzalez the other way with a double to right. Olerud scores. Jays on top, 9-6. Bottom of the 9th, 9-6 Toronto. Man on first, Mo bangs into the game-ending 4-6-3 double play. So the Jays avoid the series sweep. 9.
Seattle.
There they go. And the full count pitch.
Guzman on the mound. And that's Dean Palmer at the plate and out of the park. A 3-run shot, his 26th. Rangers lead 4-0. Palmer also a 2-run shot in the game. Top of the 3rd base is loaded for Will Clark. He lifts one to left. Alex Gonzalez goes out. Robert Perez comes in, and both of them go down. Gonzalez holds on to the ball, flips it over. Ivan Rodriguez scores. Take another look at real speed. Both players, thankfully, were okay, and they stay in the game. Meanwhile, Joe Carter struggling. Darren Oliver strikes him out for a 3rd time. Carter is 3 for his last 38. Jays.
John Charcoal Burkett making his first American League start. He gets Otis Nixon. But Dave, we know what Burkett likes to do: work both corners and keep it low.
Yeah, and change speeds as well, and he's the master of that. And if he gets an umpire that's calling pitches for him, he's going to have a pretty good afternoon.
He gives up this chopper to Sandy Martinez, but really that was a good pitch as well. 5 Ks for the first 3 for Burkett. Also gets some defense. Watch. Good old Rusty Greer. Boy, every night we run one of these highlights as he robs Ed Ocean Sprague. And then what happens here?
A little help from your friends, former teammates with the Giants, Will Clark, John Burkett. Hey, good to have a buddy around.
Yes, sir. Offense, too. Burkett's going to like this offense. Ivan Pudge Rodriguez, bases loaded, single to 8, scores. Mark McLemore, Pudge 3 for 4 in the afternoon. But Burkett really was the story, working on a shutout, his first American League start, 2 out, bottom of the 9th. What a way to end it. Gets Sean Green. 8 strikeouts for Burkett. A 6-hitter.
Bottom 1st were scoreless. Ed Sprague went 3 for 4. That's a base hit. Otis Nixon comes in to score. 1-0 Toronto. Pat Henkin got some great D behind him. Mike Greenwell off Henkin's glove. Thomas Perez, great stop and flip. If you're scoring, it's a 1-4-6-3 double play. And watch it again. Ball goes off Henkin's glove to Perez. Makes the stop. Flips to Alex Gonzalez. Red Sox, by the way, in this one left 10 men on base. Bottom 6. Jacob Brumfield, who went 3 for 4, drove in 3, a 2-run home run, his 9th on the year. 3-0 Toronto. To the 9th now, Henkin. Lee Tinsley's your batter. Ring him up, sit him down. Henkin struck out 6. Toronto wins it 5-1. Henkin missing his 4th shutout. Mike Stanley, your batter. That's a home run. In fact, it goes into the 2nd deck. Number 22 on the year for Stanley. 2-0 Boston. Top of the 3rd now. It's Stanley again. Drive to right. Sean Green. I got it. Otis Nixon. I got it. No, you have it. No, I have it. Who's got it? Well, Green has got it. Bottom of the 3rd. Bottom up, Boston up 5-1. Joe Carter. Fly ball to left. Reggie Jefferson, efforting, makes a great grab. Nixon tags and scores. Jays down 5-2. Top of the fourth, Will Cordero. The base hit to left. Jeff Fry comes in. Cordero's first game in 2.5 months. He's back from a broken tibia. He went 2 for 4. He drives in 2, and Boston wins it 7-5. Red Sox have now won 9 of 11, a total of 10.
Which concludes in Toronto. Toronto was up 2-1. Jacob Brumfield says, blow this game open. 3-run shot, his second of the game. Jays up 5-1. Toronto leading 5-2. Runners on first and third for Mo. Vaughn. Base hit to center, then Otis Nixon misplayed it, allowing Lee Tinsley and Darren Bragg to score, cut the lead to 1. Huck Flenner departs. Say hi to Tim Crabtree. And Will Cordero, the proper greeting, with a double to left in the gap. Mo chugging around and scored a game tied at 5. Top 9, first and second, 2 down. Jeff Fry, comebacker. Crabtree can't handle. Everybody's safe. Load him up. Crabtree knows that would have been the 3rd out. The next batter, of course, it's Mo Vaughn. Doesn't always work out that way. And the ball gets by Charlie O'Brien off the end of his glove, and Troy O'Leary scores. Sox take a 6-5 lead, go on to win 8-6.
His ball club, bottom 5, Ed Sprague. Oh, yeah, Howard Sprague would be proud. Robs Jose Offerman. In the 3rd, Johnny Damon, a single to left. Robert Perez, a chest block, and then jumps up, gunning. Mike Sweeney, and that is getting it done. He's out. Top of the 9th, still 1-all. Runners on first and third. Charlie O'Brien. It's a deep to left, and that will be plenty deep enough to score Joe Carter, who tripled. Carter comes home, and the Jays win it. A count of 2-1. Carter's triple was just his 8th hit in his last 69 at-bats. The Jays' Woody Williams, pitching on his 30th birthday, didn't get the decision, but did strike out a career-high 5 in 7 innings.
In for Ed Sprague, ejected, and it's good to have you in the game. Michael Tucker goes up, but he comes down with nothing, and the game is tied at 4. Let's take you quickly then to the 13th. John Olerud takes this Rick Heisman pitch deep to right field. Tucker goes up, and he comes down with aha. Do you see how we work the theme there? Tucker comes up, comes down. This time he got the ball. 2 outs, 2 batters later. Carlos Delgado belting the ball deep to right. This time Tucker goes back. Doesn't even go up. No need. Splash. Toronto takes the lead 5-4. Bottom of 13. Craig Paquette, base hit up the middle. And that scores Offerman. Game now tied at 5. Top of 14, Alex Gonzalez. First pitch he sees off of Heisman. Deep and gone. Too bad Tucker's not there. Could have jumped, maybe come down with something. 9th of the season. Jays up 6-5. Pressure on Keith Lockhart. Drills the line drive. Thomas Perez steps on the bag for the game-ending double play. High 5s, low 5s all.
Second 2-on for Toronto, Jacob Brumfield. Singles to left off of Chris Haney, Robert Perez, Tomas Perez. Come on down. The Perez brothers. 3-0 Blue Jays. Top 5, 3-2 Toronto. Juan Samuel hits a bullet. This has a chance. It's gone. 7th of the season for Samuel. 5-2 Jays. Kansas City flashing some leather. Robert Perez with the drive to left. Michael Tucker.
Tucker down there in the corner.
Spider-Man. Nice catch.
He has done it again.
The replay shows he still made it. Juan Guzman in control for Toronto.
Left from Tucker.
David Howard at the plate. There's Juan Guzman. And did you know, Steve, he's in control?
I believe did you knows later.
Okay.
For example,
I knew that. David Howard swinging, Jose Offerman swinging at the splitter. Guzman went the distance, striking out 6.
Hosting the other birds, Alex Fernandez looking for his 4th straight win. The fastball working on Otis Nixon. Effective inside as well. Off the fists, gets Jacob Brumfield to pop out. He had a shutout through 5. Eric Hansen matching Fernandez. Going with the off-speed stuff on Ozzie. Next hitter, Tony Phillips. Check swing, check you later. And then the heat to blow away Ray Durham. Scoreless through 3. Bottom 4, Danny Tardwell says enough of this nonsense. Lines a shot to left center. Now watch Harold Baines. He's coming around third, gets the stop sign, but didn't get the get back to third base sign in time, and he's out. Top of the 6th, Sean Green. Singles to center, hit and run. Otis Nixon to third. Nixon would score on a sac fly, making it 1-0 Jays. Then the rain came. Top came out in the top of the 7th. 1-0
Jays and Chi Sox getting it done. Jay Burek, a late scratch, so Scott Roughcorn gets the start. It's a little rough for Roughcorn in the beginning. Ed Sprague belts it high and deep to left, just over Tony Phillips. and the fence, coincidentally. Homer number 31, a two-run shot. Jays go 4-2. Then with mid on the corners, rough corners pitch gets by Pat Borders. He chases it down and gets the out the hard way. He puts the tag on Otis Nixon. Bottom 5, 4-2 Toronto. Pat Henkin gets Ozzie Guillen looking. He retired 9 straight at that point. The D was backing him up. Dave Martinez lines out, but Thomas Perez loves his glove. Henkin would retire 15 in a row. Bottom 9. Man on first, Ray Durham gets a chance to tie it, but Alex Gonzalez is all over it. Ends the inning and the game. Blue Jays win it. Henkin goes the distance, 8 complete games.
He needs 20 runs in his last 27-plus innings, and look what happens. Top of the 4th, it's not tied at 2 anymore. Alex Gonzalez, a 3-run shot. Jays up 5-2. Baldwin's next pitch. Doink. Hits the umpire, Tim Welke. He's down. He's in pain. And to bring out smelling salts, and Welke stayed in the game. Bottom 5, 5-2 Jays, man on first. Woody Williams to the big hurts. Rips one down the line in left. Brumfield's going to throw it in. Gonzalez is going to throw it home, and Phillips is going to be thrown out. And the Jays go on and win. As a result of this, the White Sox fall a half game behind, but they can go home. Buck Flinner facing the White Sox. Danny Tarnbull in the second with 1 on, 1 off. 2-run shot, number 19 in Chicago. Up 7-2 after Flinner gave up 5 in the first. To the 7th, it's 8-7, Alex Gonzalez. I tell you, Peter, he keeps getting better and better.
He has. He's been playing terrifically the last month. Matter of fact, of course, the Blue Jays have been playing well as hot as anybody in the league.
They're tied at 8. Meantime, Otis Nixon popping it up in foul territory. Ventura stayed up and caught it. And there's James Baldwin helping him out. Bottom of the 9th, 9-8. 2 outs, Ventura. Down the right field line off Carter's glove. Ventura ends up on first. Next batter, Harold Baines. Still 2 down. Would it cost him? You bet. Baines to left.
It's one thing to make a physical mistake and misjudge the ball, but the one thing that he has to know, he's got to keep the ball in front of him with a tying run at first base at 2 outs in the 9th. He didn't do it. Jacob Brumfield.
Tied at 9. Extra innings in the 10th. Brumfield on third. Hernandez pitches. Charlie O'Brien. Strike 3. You're out. Meantime, a little looper to center field. Would this fall? Would this fall? It does. The Sox win 10-9. Terry Bevington let's take some solace in the fact that he won.
On the Jays, bottom 1 scoreless, Brad Radke. Uh-oh, Joe Carter takes him right out of the yard. Number 26, a 2-run shot. Jays up 2-0. Next batter, John Olerud.
The last year or so.
Pat Mears. Getting a turf burn in pecking and pegging Olerud's meat. Bottom 2, 2-0. Toronto and Carlos Delgado. Takes Radke out again, number 21 for him. It's a solo shot. Jays up 3-0. And Juan Guzman, he was throwing some nasty stuff. Dave Hollins strikes out. Scott Stahoviak, he whiffed 3 times, as Hollins did. And then Guzman gets in a little trouble. The danger of that nasty splitter and a rookie catcher, sometimes it gets away. Julio Mascara lets it go, and Cordova would score. Next batter, Roberto Kelly. Another pass ball for Mascara. Twins trail 5-2. 4 batters later, the Twins now down 5-3, and Paul Molitor was the winning run, but Guzman gets him to fly out to second. Little pop-up. Jays hold on to win it by a count of 5-3. So Toronto
hits away from 3,000. Singles up the middle off Eric Hansen. Hit number 1 of the night. Top 3, Molitor singles to center. That's a 14-game hitting streak. Top 4, Paul Molitor is just blowing up. Soft grounded on the third baseline, scoring Rich Becker. 99 RBI for Molitor on the year. 3 hits on the day. In the 4th, he smokes a line drive to left. He's hitting .431 during the streak. Top 10, it's all good. Molitor up the middle. Career hit 2,976. Molitor goes 5 for 5 on the night. Twins win it.
Carlos Delgado. They'll got it. His 22nd ties this game at 1, and the fan gets the ball and some nachos. Quite a double play. Bottom of the 6th was a rough one for Rick Aguilera. With 2 out, he just fell apart. Walks Carlos Delgado and gives up a base hit to Charlie O'Brien. Runners on first and second. Next batter, Alex Gonzalez. Walks. Bases loaded. Next batter, Tomas Perez. Base hit. Delgado scores. O'Brien, here's the throw. Here's the play at the plate. And O'Brien is safe. 3-1 Jays. Next batter, 2 men on for Otis Nixon. And Nixon gets the base hit down in the left field corner. Gonzalez and Perez score. Double for Nixon. 5-1 Jays. Pat Henkin cruising. Dave Hollins swinging in the 7th to end it. Henkin allowed 5 hits and 1 run with 3 strikes.
Into 2 weeks as they're working the Jays. Frank Thomas, 1 RBI already. Takes the first pitch deep, a 2-run shot. His 29th, 5-2 Sox. Sox take advantage of Blue Jays pitching, 6-2 Sox. Harold Baines sends this one to left, and I believe that one's not coming back. 7-2 Sox. Then top 9.
And he did not get it.
Scott Brow fares no better. Loads the bases. Danny Tartabull doubles the left center fielder, clearing the bases. 13 RBI in the last 11 games for Tartabull. White Sox win the ball game. The Big Hurt applies the pain to the Jays with a homer in 3 first.
Came back to tie it at 1, but Danny Tartabull, who's been on a tear, gets a chance with the bases loaded.
There's a rocket.
Off Huck Flenner. He takes him into the corner. Here comes some more RBIs. 22nd double for Tartabull. Flenner gave up 3 runs on 5 hits in 5 innings, including that big spot for Tartabull. Now, Paul Spoljarek. And Robin Ventura Spoljareks him. His 30th home run of the year. 5-1 Chicago. They go to the 9th. Roberto Hernandez, even with a 4-run lead, as nasty as he wants to be. 101 ERA on the year now. He strikes out the side. He's got a 10 1/3 scoreless innings against the Yankees. How's he going to do it against Toronto? Shaky start. Otis Nixon doubles to left center. That's in the top of the first. Next batter, Willie Green doubles to left. Nixon scores. 1-zip Blue Jays. Next batter, Joe Carter. Booyah! Home run to left. 28th homer of the year. Green scores. 3-0 Jays. Cone got his control back, though, in Carter's next visit to the plate. Carter, full of sound and fury, signifying absolutely nothing. Cone, 8 strikeouts over 7 innings. He got defensive help from his teammates. Derek Jeter makes a great grab on Ed Sprague in the top of the 4th. Check out the young shortstop. Bottom 8, Yanks down 3 left, trying to rally. 1 on, no out. Tim Raines. Pace. Home run to right. His 3rd. 3-2 Blue Jays. Still bottom 8. Yankees down 3-2. Runner on. Big Cecil fielder to short, but Alex Gonzalez, great grab. Check out the flip. Gets Felder on the DP. Big Cess never did have a whole lot of speed. Jays, though, win this one 3-2. Paul Quantrill.
Pettit to Ed Sprague. Ed Sprague, who already homered in the 2nd, adds another one. This one a 3-run blast, number 33 on the year. His 3rd multi-homer game of the year, 4-0 Blue Jays. 4-2 in the 7th, 2 outs, bases loaded. Cecil Fielder facing Tim Crabtree. Fielder, a fly ball. Into the gap it goes, but Otis Nixon is there, and he's all over it. The inning is over. Joe Torre, seen this before, and the Blue Jays shocked the Yankees 4-2 for a team that came into this series with just 2 victories and 18 meetings against the Yanks.
Swinging.
Breaking ball that Rodriguez.
And Will Clark.
2 strikes. Hasn't done that as much this year.
Henkin struck out 10 on the night. Scoreless bottom of the 2nd. Alex Gonzalez, he got it. 12th homer of the year, breaks an 0-for-33 drought. 1-0 Toronto. Texas down 3-0 now on the top of the 5th. Mark McLemore, base hit. Juan Gonzalez, Mickey Tettleton come on down. Texas trails 3-2 now. 2 batters later. Darrell Hamilton.
2-0 pitch.
Oh, that's going to be trouble. Little duck snort.
It's dropping.
Dean Palmer scores. We're tied at 3, same score. In the top of the 6th, Mickey Tettleton doubles in Will Clark. And as Will Clark comes around to score, we will tell you that after Texas won this game, they lead the West by 8 games. Texas wins 4-3, and Henkin lost for just the 3rd time in his last 13 starts, despite tossing his 10th complete game of the season and striking out 10. Pavlik only went 4 2/3, giving up 3 runs on 8 hits, so Kevin Gross did have to warm up, and he got the win with 4 strikeouts in 2 1/3.
The thrill is gone. With a couple aboard, it's a 3-run shot for Will Clark, his 11th of the year. Rangers have a 4-1 lead. Top of the 5th, Mickey Tettleton, Goodwood against Woody Williams, number 21 for him. Texas was just up 4-3, but that 2-run job gives Texas a 6-3 cushion. They're also getting it done on defense. Jacob Brumfield, sharp grounder. Darren Oliver turns the inning ending 1-4-3. Bottom of the 7th, Toronto trailing 11-3 when Ed Sprague, making Howard Sprague proud. 3 for 4 on the night, his 34th homer. Jays down 11-5. Mike Henneman would eventually squelch the comeback, getting Shannon Stewart to ground out. Henneman's 30th save. The Rangers survive a scare and hold on to win it 11-8, their magic number, now down to 11. Texas wins its 5th straight.
Carter is your batter. Shallow right, Mark McLemore, Juan Gonzalez. I got it, you got it, who's got it? No one's got it. Bottom of the fourth, Alex Gonzalez, the batter. Pops it up, Will Clark and Larry Young. A do-si-do, and away goes Young. Clark makes a catch. You okay? I'm okay. Okay, everything's okay. Top of the fifth, 2-1 Rangers. Clark at the plate. Drills his 12th home run on the year, and Texas goes up by the score of 3-1. Bottom of the seventh, tied at 3, bases loaded. Gonzalez, the third, Dean Palmer, 1 whoops, 1 play, 2 whoops, 1 play, and can we have a third whoops on the same play? Indeed we do. A third whoops on 1 play, 2 errors for Palmer. 5-3 Toronto, 2-run score. Bases loaded again in the bottom of the seventh. Otis Nixon, second at bat of the inning, drives in 2 more, and Toronto wins it by the final score of 8-3. So the Blue Jays snap an 8-game losing streak again.
Hayes isn't scared. Bottom of the first, no score. Otis Nixon grounds to third. Hayes gets dirty, gets up, nails Nixon at first. Bottom second, still no score. Joe Carter at the plate. Carter lines 1 to third, and Hayes dives to his left and yells, "I love my glove." Joe Torre smiling in the dugout, yelling, "That's a good trade." Bottom of third, Pettit facing Tomas Perez. Perez hits one right off Pettit's knee, and he would go down. But he wants to continue. He starts pitching to see if he can go. All of his teammates passing on their love. He would stay in the game. 2 batters later, he's effective, getting Jacob Brumfield. 6 Ks in all for Pettit. Top 5, no score. Tim Raines at bat with 2 on, and he jacks a double off the center field wall. Mariano Duncan and Derek Jeter come around to score. Yanks lead 2-0. Bottom 9, Yankees down. Actually, they lead 4-1. John Wetland in relief, gets a strikeout, earns his 40th save of the season at the Yankees win. Pettit joins John Smoltz as the only 2 21-game winners.
Fly ball to deep left, Tim Raines back and makes a great grab. Ed Sprague had to go back to first. Rogers pitching to Alex Gonzalez now in the fourth. It's a foul ball, looks innocent enough, but Joe Torre saw something, comes out, says we got a problem. Rogers wants to stay in, Torre pulls him. Rogers an inflamed left shoulder. Game tied at 1 in the 8th. Cecil Fielder, that's a base hit. Ruben Rivera comes in to score. Yanks were up 2-1, and they go on to win by the final score of 3-1. So the Yanks have now won 5 games in a row. Rogers gave up a run in 4+ innings, pitched well, but as
bases loaded with 2 out, Otis Nixon singles to right. Ed Sprague and Alex Gonzalez hustle around to score. 3-0 Blue Jays. Top 3, 3-0 Toronto. Joe Carter got that feeling. Solo home run to left, number 30 for Carter. His 6th season with 30 home runs or more. 4-0 Jays. Bottom 3, 4-0 Toronto. Runners on first and third. 1 out. Pat Hinkin on the mound. Rafi Palmeiro hits into the 3 to 6 to 1 double play. Nice hustle by Hinkin to get over to cover first. Got the double play. Bottom 4, 5-0 Toronto. Bases loaded for Brady Anderson. And Brady, one question for you. What are you looking at? Bottom 9, 5-1 Toronto, 2 out, bases loaded. Hoyles at third, Alomar at second, Todd Zeal at first, Rafi Palmeiro. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. Blue Jays win the ball game. So after following an
had a cut finger last night, he was ready to go against Carlos Delgado and the Jays, but Bobby Bonilla turns it into a circus. Delgado's at second, Alex Gonzalez, Ripken in the hole, Plants fires right through Palmeiro. Delgado scores, Toronto would tack on another. 2-0, and Woody Williams was sharp.
Well, he had a no-no going. Watch, this is the play that breaks up the no-no. Ed Sprague double clutching and throws it away.
He had not given up a hit till then. Harold, you played in this park. What's going on?
Well, the grass dies on it, but he keeps coming in. And when you play in Baltimore and you get the close play, you get the hit at home.
Does Chris Hoyles need a hit that bad? Woody Williams can't understand the call. Seemed to be shaken up. Cito took him out of there and brought in Scott Brow with a 2-0 count. He walked Bonilla with the bases loaded. Brady Anderson scored. Woody Williams a little chagrined. Then Brow walks Cal Ripken as well. The game's gone. The no-hitter's gone. Everything's gone. And Eddie Murray is up with the bases loaded.
Eddie sends one high and deep to right center field. Way back. It's gone. A grand slam home run.
Woody Williams not nearly as steady.
Eddie Murray day. 2-2 game, 1 out, bottom third. Todd Zeal day. Down the line off Paul Quantrill. Parent scores 3-2 Baltimore. 4-3 Orioles in the fourth. Delgado at third. Sean Green, the tapper to third base. Zeal, good play to first. Palmeiro. They go to the plate. Oh, attention, Mr. Cameraman. It's a double play. 5-3-2 if you're scoring at home, or even if you're by yourself. Then the frightening sight, Pina Cavilla almost trying to steal off Huck Flenner, Roberto Alomar, the single, and the goalie, Charlie O'Brien, can't make the stop. Baltimore wins 5-4, kick save, and a beauty. 5 in a row for Scott.
Juan Carlos Delgado changes that. His 2-run home run, number 25 on the year. 2-1 Toronto, bottom 5, Curtis Pride. That's a 2-run home run, number 10 for Pride, part of a 6-run Tiger fifth, 7-6 Detroit. And then Ed Sprague changes that with number 35 for him. The final of this one, 13-11. Toronto winning it. That's 14.
To Brady Anderson. Nice start for Baltimore. Not for Toronto. Anderson connects off the foul pole, which means it's fair. 11th time he's led off a game with a homer this season, tying Bobby Bonds' Major League record set in '73. A couple of defensive gems. First, the Orioles, bottom of the first. How about Roth going behind the bag in the throw to Rocky Coppinger? Then the Jays' turn. Remember Ed Sprague. This is a meaningless game for Toronto. What an effort. Guy can play on my team anytime. Top of the fourth, 2 on. This time Cal would not be denied. Ripken hits one off the other foul pole. You know the drill by now. It's fair. Home run, 26th homer. Puts him over 100 RBIs. 4-zip Birds. That'd be the Orioles, not the Jays. More than enough for Rocky Coppinger. Faced the minimum through 6. Sprague and Brumfield go down. Coppinger 8 1/3, 5 hits, 7 Ks. The Orioles win 4-1. Jays have won only 6 of their last 23 at home.
Nice. Roberto Alomar hitting .329, takes the Paul Quantrill pitch for strike 3. Doesn't like it. John Hirschbeck calls him, say, hey, sit down. Then he throws him out, and oh, no, he didn't. It is on. Alomar and Davy Judge come out. Watch Robbie. He looks like he spits in Hirschbeck's face. On the replay of the called strike, looks outside to me. Top 3, 1-0 Jays. Brady Anderson. Can I get a witness from the congregation?
Amen.
Well, solo home run, 49th of the year, ties an Oriole record held by Frank Robinson, tied the game at 1. Bottom 3, 2-1 Jays. After hitting Ed Sprague to load the bases, Scott Erickson hits John Olerud below the knee. Not the way to lose your 12th game of the year. Jays go up 3-1. They hold on to win it 3-2.
Season for the first time in 13 years. It was not easy for Roberto Alomar as he found out here in the 6th inning. Check out his reaction. It's going to be a long day. Bottom of the 9th, Jays down 2-1, 1 out. Ed Sprague ties it up with one swing of the bat. The homer to left field knots the game at 2. It would not stay tied for long. As guess who steps up? Mired in an 0-for-4 day. It's Alomar going deep to right field for his 22nd home run. He knows it, so do his teammates. O's up 3-2. It was up to Randy Myers to close the deal, and he did. Scoring, getting the final 4 outs, and Toronto fans are used to
get it done perhaps early. It's deep, and I think it's 50 home runs. 12th leadoff homer of the year, also a Major League record. And after he took Pat on the yard, he got a pat on the back. 1-0 Orioles, but 2-1 Toronto in the 7th. Those with Tarasco, the tying run at 3rd. Henkin gets Cesar Devarez and gets out of the inning. Jays up 4-1. Henkin going for his 20th win. Manny Alexander have a seat, and also Henkin have a seat with a stiff neck, but he's got quite a lot of time to recuperate.